What up? Conscious Just. I usually just talk about things when I have a thought in mind. I just go off the dome and I just really just spit. No cap. Right? There is a concept that a lot of people need to learn to have a fulfilling life and a fun life and you know, just an all around life at whole with experiences, but also with abundance and virtues. And this is a skill, right? It's a hard skill. Some might not even obtain the skill, right? You get this skill through many things, but some might not even attain it. They're too structured, so you can't attain the skill. You're just too structured. You don't have the leniency and the flexibility to, go out of your comfort zone, right? You're just way too put in one place, let me say. So there's something that y'all need to learn to have a good life, a fun life, life without caring and everything, right? And that shit's called, how I like to call it is, unpredictable stability. A lot of people, it doesn't make sense, right? The concept, unpredictable stability. How can you be unpredictable but stable and firm, right? But let me tell you something. There's a concept that I picked up from my days smoking weed all the time. That's a concept literally, you know why? Because stoners know this. Stoners know how to be unpredictably stable, right? You have to be unpredictably stable because the unpredictableness comes from smoking weed. And it's all, you can say it's predictable because you smoke weed and just chill, but nah, I'm talking on a deeper level, right? So here's what happened with me at least. I'd rip a bowl, pull it, and then when I'm in my high, I just be thinking about my life. And I had no fucking clue where I was going with my life. But I knew I'd be good. I had no clue what was going to happen the next day. I had no clue what was going to happen a week from then. I had no clue what was going to happen a month from then. I had no clue what's going to happen now. I had no clue what's going to happen whenever. I just knew I'd be good. You know what I mean? I just knew I'd be stable in that way. I just knew I'd be stable in life. You know what I mean? Right now, I have no clue what's going to happen. I'm living life by the minute, but also preparing by the year. If you understand me. That's where the unpredictable stability comes in. You have to be able to flex and move. You have to be able to be unpredictable. You have to be able to get out your groove and get out your way and get out your own mindset and free yourself. But also being stable in your virtues and being stable into because you got to be able to get up and live your life every day. So you got to be stable in that. But you got to be unpredictable in the fact that you're willing to change or open to change. Right? You don't see people who, you don't see people who are in the present, in the moment. You don't see people who meditate all the time, stress about what's going to happen tomorrow or the year later. Even though they're thinking about it, they know they're going to be good when it comes. Right? Without being on the vibration that knowing you're going to be good and just letting it chill and letting it happen. They know they're going to be good, but they also know what they have to do to manifest a good life. You know what I mean? So there's different levels to this. Let's go back to the stoner side for the you know what I talk about? Let's go back to the stoner side. Stoners, they smoke all the time, live in the moment. Yes, let time pass by. Smoking's just a weird thing altogether. How do you live in the moment and let time pass you by at the same time? Smoke is a weird concept when you get into it. Mary Jane's she's something. But smokers, they live in the moment. And if you ask them a problem, if you ask them like, yo, what are you gonna do about this, they'll be like, yo, bro, that hasn't even happened yet. And they know in their mind that when it happens, they'll be good. Here's the thing. You gotta realize that this is you, and this is the circumstances around you, right? And this is everything else around you. This is you. You gotta be good with yourself. Well, when the situations come and hit you, you don't break and shit. Right? You gotta be stable in that way. The unpredictability comes just being open to change, open to new things, like not being scared. What's scary? Really, what's scary? The change of state that you're going in. You're going from an old place to a new place. There's nothing scary about that. The scary thing comes when you don't want to leave behind things in your old place. But you have to. Your soul is trying to grow, but your body's not letting it. Because you're scared. Everything has to be predictable for you. Everything has to be like a movie where you're watching it and you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? But you know what's going to happen because it's a movie and it's predictable as frick, right? Predictable as fuck, right? I don't know why I didn't swear. I'm not saying that I have to swear all the time, but saying that I'm more passionate. Right? Like, life's not a movie. Life's your own thing. You're not supposed to go in it not knowing what's going to happen, but still knowing it's going to happen. Like, oh, I might fail this test. And then you get the test back and it's 100 because you actually know you studied for it. And it's not a surprise at all. You know what I mean? You can't study for this. You have to be able to let things come to you and be adaptable with that shit, right? But still being able to firmly hold your ground with what you have and your beliefs and everything. How do people travel the whole world and still have funds to do all this stuff? Because they're letting change happen while staying stable in this physical world but still being open to everything that's happening. They're not scared to try to do new things. When you have stability, you're scared to do anything that's gonna mess up your routine, do anything that's gonna mess up, your future, doing anything that's gonna mess up just anything that you've perfectly planned in your mind. Right? That you perfectly planned in your mind. You don't want to mess that up. You know how many stable plans that I thought I had and shit? And if I was trying to stick to them, I'd be so sad. So sad right now. Sometimes I think about it and get just so happy that I'm different. You need to be like that. Get happy that you're different because you're different. You're not meant to be the same. If everyone's meant to be the same, Twitter would be so boring. Twitter, I just see a whole lot of bots. But y'all get the gist. Y'all get the gist. You have to be able to adapt, move, groove, while still being who you are. And still having the right mindset and everything. Unpredictable stability. Why is it? Words sound so weird. Words are just so weird. Unpredictable stability. You gotta be able to have that. Yeah, I have a stability. Gotta be unpredictable. You can't be the same. Your girl will leave you because you're just the same old boring shit that you do every day. She'll be like, nigga, this ain't fun anymore. This ain't fun. This ain't fun anymore. What do you mean? You used to take me out on surprise dates every once in a while. You used to just surprise me in general. right? You used to be unpredictable, but still keeping the stability of the relationship. Now you're just predictable. And yeah, we're stable, but you're just predictable. You're boring now. Boring now. If your life is boring, you're not going to want to live it. That's why people are so depressed and sad and shit on a low vibration. Because everything you see is preaching stability. A normal this, a normal that, a normal that. If you don't have all this shit normal and everything, then you're different and weird. Hell nah, bro. You got to be able to change up and do your own shit while still being firm. I'm not even looking at the camera. I don't even know what I'm looking at. My beautiful face. That's what it is. That was so off topic. I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't learn how to pivot or move while still making buckets. I'm not saying, like, you guys, that's just... Check it out. Here's a challenge. Right? Here's something. Do something different that you normally do every day. And it has to be, do something different that's good. Don't just do something different hood rat shit. Do something different that's good. Every day of the week, or just most days of the week, you'll find yourself feeling better that you went outside your route and that you're just doing new things. That's it. I love y'all. Peace out. Wake up.